You're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Wednesday chat. So, I promised to start going live again, and here I am. It's Wednesday, and I was going live before it was cool to go live. So, I used to go live at like 8 o'clock in the morning, 5 days a week after teaching for VIP Kid, and talk with my friends. And it was such a lifesaver. But now I try to go once a week and come on here and just talk about whatever comes up as well as whatever's going on with my online teaching. So welcome to the Wednesday chat. Tell me what is going on with you. How are your classes? I do a lot of classes on Monday, and I kind of like that because I get a lot out of the way on Monday. So there's my schedule. And yeah, so let's chat. I also want to read to you the latest Outschool product news, which is basically like an update. They're always changing things for the better and updating. And who else is like me and does not always fully read the emails? So Outschool's been sending out 2 or 3 emails a week, and I don't always have time to fully read them. So I used to read the weekly report from Gogokid, and now teacher Kelly does that. So she does that on Tuesdays if you're interested. And I will definitely link her channel below if you're interested in getting Gogokid and Vipkid updates. So Outschool product news, I'll just read to you. So the main things, there's 3 points. Summer camps just got longer. Last summer, many educators asked to increase the time of summer courses. This summer, we're delivering. You can now run classes for 9+ hours. So, wow, who would take a class that long? To ensure your classes are safe and comfortable for everyone, take a look at our trust and safety tips for running summer courses. So then you click the link and they give you some key things. Learners should never be left alone. So you have to monitor your classroom if it's live and you're not on the camera. Let's see. Outschool allows no substitutes or unsupervised guest speakers. Do turn off all live video camera feeds when you're away. Do remind learners that they may not share personal emails, addresses, phone numbers, gaming handles, etc. Do disable all chat functions when you step away. So it goes on, but I guess I'm not sure who would have such a long class where they weren't paying attention. But those are good things to remember. Say your kids want to chat after class and talk to each other. You need to be monitoring that. Hi, Kelly. I know sometimes Kelly lets her kids visit after a class because they obviously want to share with each other. I do that too, but I have never stepped away. So let me know if you have done that. But I guess some people are wanting these longer classes and sometimes the teacher's not there. I'm not doing that, but that's in the update. Hello, Croatia Outlander. Hello. So, okay, so let's go to the next thing that Outschool said. This is cool. I'm actually, where to go? Get the right ages in your class. Now you can set a strict age range for your class to prevent learners who are outside of the age range from enrolling directly. So this hasn't, before, you set your age range, but that's just a warning, like that's just a guideline. And I think this is pretty cool. So let me read you what it says and then I'll give you my opinion. Teachers can decide whether to accept enrollments from learners outside a class's age range. In each class listing, you'll see the option under age group setting to choose flexible age range or strict age range for all sections of that class. So right here it shows 9 to 13, and if you click strict age range, and it says you can prevent learners who are more than 1 or whatever years you want to make it, or younger than the lower limit, or blank amount of years older than the upper limit. So this is neat because the parents will have to ask you if their child is outside the age range. They're going to have to email you and ask And at that point, you can ask about their child and you can politely say no if that's your strict policy. So I think that's awesome. I love watching these companies react and get better. We've seen VIP Kid changes, Gogokid. I watched that full, all their changes. And now we get to watch Outschool. So I don't know if I'm going to change mine to strict or not. Um, but it's good to have that option if you have a class where you really don't want too young of students. That would be my thing. I don't want these 5-year-olds who, yeah, they can read really well, but the maturity level isn't there. So sometimes that becomes an issue, but it's good to have all this control over your classes. Like we are just getting more and more control. Um, all right, and then the next thing is learners coming with class supplies. Did you ask for supplies? Now your class supplies list shows up in parent, attendee, and meeting reminder emails. So learners come prepared for your class. So great. So they won't forget supplies. I'm not a big supply class teacher. I do put on their whiteboard and marker. So now that will pop up when they register for the class. And that's important. It can also be pen and paper because I don't want parents to have to go out and buy a whiteboard or feel bad because they don't have a whiteboard. But whiteboards are, of course, ideal. And I just got new markers. So that is that. And that was it for the product news, I think. Oh, one more thing. More insight on your parent emails. It says you can see whether parents have opened up your messages on Outschool. So again, yeah, just little improvements. Yeah. So thank you for listening to that about Outschool's updates. And what else was I going to say? I'll go ahead and finish out the rest of the title of this video. VIP Kid claiming your bonuses. So I've been working for VIP Kid only when they offer me a pretty awesome bonus. And one time I forgot to claim my bonus. And you cannot do it through your phone. And when you're someone who's not teaching for them very often, it becomes like, okay, I've got to open up on my computer and claim this bonus. Now you'll see it, it's right in like the right hand area where you have like your tasks or whatever. But I hadn't been on there for so long that I was going through my info and all these different tabs. I'm like, where is my bonus? So you'll see it in your taskbar, and I can't remember the name of it now. I'm going to make a short video to help people locate it because I don't want you to be like me, like clicking everything until you find it. But you cannot access it through your phone. When you do a bonus, like you teach a class and you get a bonus, it takes 4 days or so to process, and they tell you that. But then after they process it, you have like a 3-day window to claim it. And if you do not, you do not get it. So these are things to know because, yeah, you don't want to miss out on your bonus. And I think that's kind of lame. I think if I work for a bonus, I should just automatically get it. But I know they have to have their system, so they're not just throwing money out there. Also, I think it's pretty unfair that they're offering a teacher who doesn't work for them at all right now these bonuses, whereas there's people who open their schedule for them and teach, 8 classes a day, 7 days a week. Give those people the extra money. They are doing awesome. So, I take advantage of these offers, but I don't always think that they're fully fair. So that is it. Yeah. What else? I've seen some action on my Gogokid videos and a new subscriber. So it seems like people are getting hired for Gogokid. And yeah, you're welcome for reading it, Kelly. That's it. I'm just here to chat. If anybody has anything else they want to ask about, this is a time. If you're a new teacher, if you want to be a teacher, I have something I'm going to be investigating, and I need to write it down on my list. I have like work, YouTube, and life. I figured you were at the grocery store, Kelly. I'm sorry I go live so randomly. I apologize, but I can't handle schedules. I have enough schedules, you guys. The thing I love about the weekends is I have no looking at the clock needed, and that is so needed for me. I need to not need to look at the clock. It's so good. But something I need to do for work is email Outschool and ask, because something happened yesterday. I had a tutoring student and she wanted to cancel because she wasn't feeling good. So I went ahead and refunded her. And then I went to the page and I thought, okay, I'll click cancel and refund. But then it gave me this warning like, you will, this looks bad to parents. And I have heard through the grapevine that they won't advertise for you if you cancel a class within 24 hours, that they like stop advertising for you. We don't have full on proof of that, and I'm going to find out what the punishment is. But what the procedure is when a parent asks to cancel a class, should I just hit cancel and refund? Well, I had already refunded, and then I got cold feet when I clicked cancel and refund, and I thought, I don't like this warning. It sounds like I'm about to do something bad. Like when you go to cancel a class for VIP Kid, and it's like, don't do it. So instead of doing that, I clicked the X where it lists the times that your class will meet. This was just a one-time class, but I just X'd out the meeting time. So I didn't technically cancel the class, but you also do. I know you don't want to just do nothing and let the class run and nobody show up. No, don't do that. And also, I didn't want it like popping up to the parent that, oh, class in 23 minutes, because no, we canceled it. So you can click cancel and refund, or you can X out. But this is not official knowledge yet. I'm going to make sure with Outschool what the proper thing is. What do you want me to do? How do I do this? And they're so great at responding. So I'm going to put that on my to-do list and I'll let you guys know. But I really want to be here more to chat with teachers and find out, what are we talking about? What are we thinking about? Teacher Kelly and I are always going back and forth about our schedules and thinking about, oh, these great class ideas. And we both created a summer camp. Mine's a Hawaiian camp and hers is a Hamilton camp. And we created them. We went all manic and got so excited, listed them, put the dates out there. I hope you don't mind me telling this, Kelly. I know you're not here now, but then we both went and we left the class up, but we took down the scheduled classes so that we don't have anything scheduled, but we have the class out there. Because I'll get so excited and then I'll fill up my schedule, and I'll even show you. When I looked at my schedule after adding the camp, I was like, oh my heavens to Betsy. I have seven classes on Monday, 7 on Wednesday, 6 on Tuesday. And I thought, okay, you're going to burn out. And that's just too much. So I don't know about you, but I do that. I'm like, oh, I could do this. I'll do all these things. And then I'm like, hold on. Because not only is it summertime and I want to do fun things, it's going to be busy time in the garden and we all need a break. And you don't want to go too hard and burn yourself out. So we've been discussing like which classes to take away or skip a week, or I don't know. So tell me what you're thinking about doing for the summer if you're watching this later. And yeah, that's really all I have today. I will be back. I have a class in 30 minutes, so I have time. If you're here and you have any questions, I'll think of something else to talk about for just a minute. Part of going live is in case there are teachers out there who just haven't followed through yet. Like, oh, I'd really like to try Outschool, but, I don't know. Come here. I have all kinds of leads to help you. Kelly and Paige and some friends have a whole boot camp for new Outschool teachers. Yeah, I know lots of smart people, so I can help you. And it's just nice to have a place to go ask random questions like, how do I claim my VIP kit bonus? Or, what is this? So I am here for you. And yeah, but you were not here for me. Nobody's here. So I will, take a lunch break and I have class in 30 minutes. Thank you for tuning in if you're watching later, and have a great day. Zai Jan. Goodbye.